for today's cup of coffee with Scream.
Cup of coffee.
Not as much Scream, but kind of, it was different Scream. It was different Scream.
Sort of. Yeah.
We made a trip to Sam's Club. It was a day of it.
It certainly was.
I am convinced that there was a Xerox machine just cranking out old men. They all looked the same. They acted the same. They were clones. And just, they all looked confused and lost. All of them. Just... And then you had the aged out Karens. Oh, yeah. God, they were everywhere. I mean, it was just thick.
Yeah. Yeah. It's Karen territory.
Yeah. I don't know. I must have missed the memo again today. But it was a matter of going and getting things that, the supplies, paper towels, freezer bags, trash bags. Mm-hmm. Sam's actually is a good place to buy things like that in bulk.
It is. It is.
And then we don't have to go that often. But my God, that was the total. It was one of those. I told the cashier, I said, that's heart attack territory right there. It really was. As far as the
chaos.
No, as far as the bill.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just like,
yeah.
I knew it was going to be bad.
It hits hard.
Well, and everybody's getting hit hard right now. I mean, it's not just us. It just is as it is.
I see people's totals pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. And so then we went as far as the have to do things. I will say Sam's had the best pumpkins. They truly did. They had these big, gorgeous pumpkins, and they were like $5. It's close to $6 a piece.
Yeah.
Yes. And we should have saved our monies and just went there initially.
Yeah, they should have. We should.
But they just... I love the orange orbs of happiness. I truly do.
Mm-hmm. We should have done that.
It's okay.
We got the pumpkin. Well, you know what? Nah. We got a good collection going.
We do. I mean, it's just a matter of, trying to make it through each and every day. It's what everybody's doing right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And so it was an interesting day. It was not, it was labor intensive. We went to a store that we had not been, I had not been to. You can hear the dog because we live in a zoo.
Yeah.
I had not been to Target since about 2019.
Yeah, it's been quite a few years since you've been there.
It's because they went stupid.
Yeah.
And where some of these people, where some of these people have short memories, I do not. I truly do not. But last I heard, they were changing some of their ways and stuff, and I thought, okay, let's go. And this was the Target that was in Bristol, Virginia. And it was honestly like walking through a Chilla's Art video game. It was liminal. It was weird.
There was a weird air to it.
And we weren't the only ones noticing.
Who else was noticing?
There were other people. The lady that was the cashier in TJ Maxx, she was like, yeah. And she said that they were remodeling or something. It's horrible.
Yeah.
It is totally, completely horrible.
It did not have the liminal feel beforehand. Now it does.
No, it was creepy.
Yeah. It looked dystopian.
Yeah. And usually Target in the past, they have had some pretty good Halloween stuff. They would have some different... They did not have jack shit. And I understand that it's, just a couple of weeks till. But we've gone there at this time before.
No, because they're more focused on Christmas shit.
It was just horrible. Bless. There'll be another one. They always travel in pairs. But I don't know what they're thinking. When you've got lower quality stuff than Temu, there's a problem. Honestly, we have ordered stuff off of Temu that was better.
Yeah.
And Wish.
Well, I mean, I did appreciate the alien skeletons.
Yeah.
And the spinny eye pumpkin bowl.
Yeah, but not for $30.
Lewis did not have a try me button this year.
It
That's
just
so sad.
There were very few things. We did get a couple of really cool coffee. They're sort of latte type mugs, which I've got several mugs, new mugs that I need to do mug shots on so that I can use them for the openings and stuff. Yeah. And these were, of course, a lot of times with the latte mugs. Now these are not huge. It's got a little skeleton that's reclining in whatever liquid that you choose to put in. We use the latte mugs and stuff sometimes for soups because why wouldn't you?
I mean, they're good soup bowls.
Yeah, they really are good soup bowls. These just that we got today with a little smaller, but that's okay.
Small soups.
And then we went to TJ Maxx, and of course everything's gone as far as the Halloween for the most part. It's all the Christmas stuff. And I don't think it's just us that gets worn out with it.
Because it's like every year they push it more and more and more earlier and earlier.
And it's stress.
It's like the Christmas people have no fucking problem with it because they're fucking crazy.
Oh. I get it that people want to. I think that they put things on layaway or buy early or whatever it is. If they're going to do that, why don't they just go to the clearance day after Christmas?
Exactly.
And save it for the next year.
Well, no. Why not just wait till your season? Wait till after Thanksgiving is over. All right? Then start putting the shit out and then put it on layaway.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's just weird. But honestly, and it hits the stores and the stress starts. You can feel it. It's tangible.
Yeah.
And it didn't used to be that way. And it's just, it's not necessarily even the commercialism, because people buy a lot of different things for Halloween. And I've heard that before, that they said that Halloween is second only to Christmas as far as people buying stuff.
Yes, which means it's just as important. But for some reason, the fucking Christmas people are like, no, fuck you. I'm going to push it further and further and further. But at some point, there will be no Christmas because people are going to be fucking wiped out.
It just, well, the thing is...
Or at least it's going to be put into it's going to put... What is it? It's that... It's going to be put on an end cap, like y'all are trying to do with Halloween.
Well, it just takes away the specialness of the season.
Yeah.
And that people, whether it is the actual date or not, we won't even discuss that on there. As far as the birthday of Christ, that had been celebrated as that for a couple thousand years. And now it's all this other stuff, and you've got some of these people that are crazy, and they're like, you can't say Christmas. Well, then make up some of them have made up their own holiday. But it has
the Kwanzaa totally, is not real?
No. Neither some of this other stuff. And it just, to keep that season special, we do different things. Because we're kind of odd, if you've never noticed. We do not follow the herd. Because it's like, I don't have it in me.
Yeah, no, that ain't odd.
But honestly, Target, I mean, I have no idea what the hell happened. It just was crazy.
Actually, they didn't even have their Christmas stuff out, I don't think. They were still working on Halloween, and it's already in the middle of the month, basically.
Well, and I understand they must be going through some kind of remodel or something like that. But as someone who has not worked for OSHA, but probably should have worked for OSHA, There were a tremendous amount of violations in there.
Yeah,
Do not leave shit stay in the middle of the aisles unattended, like boxes and stuff, to where somebody can trip over that and file, because it's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Right, but more than likely that was on the manager's side, asking the said employee tasked with that to drag them, stop them in the middle of their task. Because I've heard stories.
Well, I would tell you this: you let one person file, and they will own that store. Now, I learned that working in Sears years ago, back in the 80s. Yeah.
One sprained ankle and you're fucked.
My God, I don't know. You'd be amazed how people
hurt.
do. Uh-huh.
What they'll do to get hurt.
Uh-huh. To make it look like they got hurt. I mean, it was just an incredible thing to witness. Humans are peculiar.
Yeah.
Totally peculiar.
Yeah.
But it was just bad. Now, maybe the Target where y'all are is good, but this one was the closest one that we have, and it's an hour away, and it's just like, nah, I'm not traveling wherever to do nothing.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good.
It was disappointing.
Yeah.
It truly was disappointing.
Yeah, it really was. It's just like, damn, Target, what happened?
But the planetary alignments and all the stress and everything, and we did get Doggo a new toy. I don't know what he's down there.
Oh, he's tearing up a slipper.
Okay. But he did, it was Squid Day. He got a couple of new squids, and then he got it was multi-legged dog toy day.
Yeah.
And he got a spider.
Yeah, he got a spider. He dragged that back in, and now he's nomming on the sandal.
Yeah. Yeah, he's house shoe.
Yeah. Yeah.
But something else that we noticed, and I have no doubt that it has to do with planetary alignments. People have been so stressed for so long, and it has just weighed so heavily on everybody. Nobody feels like doing anything. And usually there are quite a few people this time of year that they do decorate and stuff, and very few people have even bothered. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like nobody... literally everybody's just too worn out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But one of the reasons that we went out is because BB's birthday is next week, and I have plans.
You do have plans.
Because it's a matter of, you have to think about these things ahead of time. But yeah, Target in Bristol, Virginia, y'all suck. That's about as good as I get. I could go into worse. I don't know who in the hell has designed that. If it's somebody in corporate, if it is Chilla's art, if it was Chilla's art, they need to have some merch on that.
It's millennials.
It was just creepy.
Yeah. At the same time, it's like, okay, this is some shit that you'd like. Yeah, you do actually see in like horror movies type of lighting.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
You expected the dude from Scream to come, through the aisle. It would have been like, oh, okay.
Or the Demogorgon started to like make a portal through the wall.
Yeah. Even their Stranger Things display and stuff, and they've got a lot of stuff licensed for that. It was nothing. It was nothing.
Yeah, they were ransacked even as far as that. And I don't understand their pop culture section, like with all their figures, like from Coraline, The Simpsons, other shit. That's always in disarray there.
We should have went to Books A Million for some of that stuff.
But it's always in disarray in that section. Always.
I don't know.
It's been like that for years.
There was when I was down in Tennessee several years back, and I can't remember the name of it was sort of like a warehouse. It was one of those where things that didn't sell or whatever, they just threw everything in there. Something about a chicken. I can't remember what the hell. It was something about a chicken. But you had to dig through stuff. I mean, they had section. It was like curtains or bedding, and you literally, they just had the stuff in bins, and you dug through it to try to find whatever. Target reminded me of that remarkably. It was that bad.
Except the other experience would be better.
Yeah. Yeah, it really would have.
God,
The dog is just, God.
The dog ran into these cute things.
Yeah.
He doesn't know where his ass is in space sometimes.
He's a little defective. He really is. So let us know your experiences if you've been to Target lately as far as their Halloween thing, and if yours is better, if it is just the remodel that's going on here. I mean, I could very much, the only reason I went there is in the past they had some really good, cool things for Halloween that you couldn't find other places. But as far as there was no need for me to ever go back to Target again.
Yeah. I mean, there are some items in completely different sections that it's like, oh yeah, I can't find this item anywhere else. I can't find that.
And the prices were stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, they really were.
Except on some things, the majority of stuff. The prices were ridiculous.
Yeah.
But in the toys, I don't know. The brats, they were actually cheaper than Amazon.
Really?
Yeah.
That's unusual.
Like this doll, the Scorching doll, Scorching Jade. She was $19 on Amazon. She's $25.
Huh. Well, you have to watch the sellers on Amazon a lot of times, because sometimes people will buy things up and like sell them from their own store, and they'll jack the prices up. That ain't fair.
No.
I hate it when people do that.
But this is from the official Brat store on there. So it's like, y'all are doing it. What the fuck? Why is Amazon more expensive than actually going to the store?
Yeah. I don't know. It was just strange. And not in a happy, strange way.
But that's the only example that I have in that entirety of the store. The other majority of the stuff is overpriced. Yeah.
And like I said, the quality was horrible. It was, now the alien skeletons,
They were cool.
They were not bad, but I'm not willing to pay $35 for one. And they weren't that great. It's just that it was sort of kind of alien-esque green.
Yeah.
But
everything is just so
janky.
Everything now, anyhow, is it just seems, and there's a lot of good stuff at the same time, but it's just quality of stuff is not what it used to be.
Not at all. Not at all. It's just absolutely crazy. I don't know if it's the fast fashion stuff. Some of us don't want fast fashion.
Right, that's part of it. That is definitely part of it. Because fast fashion, it has to be cheap and quick.
Planned obsolescence. You wear something once and it's already shredded by the time that you get out the door.
Yeah.
Seams ripped and everything else. And it's just like, yeah, no. Bring back sewing factories to America. Yes. I've worked in them before. There's other people that's worked in them before. And it's like we need to, I did see Mike Rowe actually had some Made in America products the other day that I looked at. It's like, don't expect me to, because it's made in America, I'm not willing to pay $55 for a t-shirt. And I'm thinking, Mike, you're out of your damn mind. Now, I would support you. I really would, but I'm not paying $55 for a t-shirt.
Yeah.
What the hell are you thinking?
Maybe he doesn't have control, like, fully of the price of the stuff, because that's usually what a lot of the times happens.
I don't know.
Is that they have the name on it, they have some oversight on what the products look like and all that, but as far as the pricing and all that, they don't have control.
Yeah, well, it's a matter. I guess we just need to start sewing again. But you can't even find the fabric. That's the thing.
Yeah,
But
Walmart took their fabric section out practically, so that you can only buy however many yards at a time, if even that. And Joanne Fabric went out of fucking business.
But this is where you have to be innovative. And if it's a matter of curtains, I mean, we'll go Gone with the Wind on some of that stuff.
Yeah.
That was what she did. She used what she had. And you can repurpose stuff. You've done that before. You have found items in secondhand or whatever that you didn't want the item for that specific purpose, but you wanted the fabric from the item.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I do most of the time. It's like, oh, this would actually be really good for whatever the fuck whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Because it's like a lot of the time, you cannot find those specific fabrics anywhere. There are no good fabric shops near here in the slightest, at least not known to the public for the majority.
And the thread anymore, it just, even when you try to sew with it, is not quality thread.
It's not quality thread.
It'll start fraying. It'll get screwed up in the bobbin or the needle and stuff like that. It's pain.
Because it just starts to fray and starts to pill up all the way through, and you've just unrolled some of it. Not even plastic fresh off. Oh, I unrolled it maybe an inch. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What? There's fibers flying off of this thread.
Yeah.
And that gets caught in the machine.
Sure it does. I don't know. It's crazy.
I'm sorry. I don't like taking an air duster. It's one thing doing that to a PC, but to a sewing machine?
Well, yeah, you do. That is how you had to do. We had the industrial ones.
Thread alone, I can understand, like, from the fabric, but due to that thread,
I don't know. We had those air hoses. That's what you did at the end of the day. It was a matter of cleaning your machine, cleaning your clothes, and everything like that. Sewing velour back in the day.
Now that shit, that.
And you was breathing that stuff too.
Yeah.
Brown lung is something that most people don't even think about. That's something that textile workers would get a lot of times. It's called because of the fibers. Yep. All kinds of knowledge we have. But Target, you suck. Of course, we knew that already. Do you want to tell the peoples where we can be found? It won't be in Target, I will tell you that.
You can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Relentless Cup of Coffee with Scream. Excuse me. You can also... what the fuck did I say? You can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Relentless Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also, check her out on X, previously known as Twitter, at RelandisCOCWS.
Yeah, know that you are loved. Pray one for another. We need that right now. These planetary alignments, they are dragging the ugly out of people, and for some people, it's not that far, but it's almost that surface level every day. So just be in a constant state of prayer.
Yep.
Treat other people the way you would like to be treated. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cut.
Bye.
Bye.